Hello everybody, this is Nolan Cat here, and welcome to another Tale of a Village. So last time, as we know, Mr. Billy Bob Joe built a special structure, which you might have just saw a glimpse of it over there. But, as you can see, while he was gone and while he was building, he noticed that a bamboo forest started to grow around his structure and small bamboo forests everywhere. So he added special features and things. But as they checked out what his store was, when they walked in, they came up the stairs. But before they came up the stairs, they put down their coats on the coat hangers, and then they came upstairs. He built a shop for eggs, snowballs, sea things, kelp, bamboo. He got a payment chest and another payment chest and look. So Billy Bob Joe's store was a nice store that he just was about to open. So he took down the scaffolding towers. Fat cats in the background attacked boxes. And as he took down all the scaffolding and broke the final tower of scaffolding, the whole thing was gone, and that means his store was opened. So he went around and he grabbed all of these random things, and as he was grabbing these random things, now his store was a very nice place. So as he sold all those things and threw his pieces of stuff into a composter and then actually picked them back up, as he was throwing his stuff into the composter, and as the stuff landed inside of his composter, he continued to throw them in, all down to the very last one. As his book was making him lots, he took a book, then he placed down a book, and then he took a book, placed down a book. He decided that he was also going to sell some books in his new, very, totally great store. He threw some books in instead of this payment chest, grabbed those payments and put them in this payment chest. He already made a lot of diamonds, because he liked diamonds instead of emeralds. But his store had a secret to it. What seemed to be an exhaust pipe where he throws all the snowballs and eggs actually wasn't. There was a secret little lever down here which would open up the bookshelves, and then this coat hanger, when you flip this coat hanger down, it opens up this iron door. Then you can crawl through down under here, and then come down the long ladder. And once you arrived down at the bottom, he had a special machine. He turned on the lights, he checked the maintenance check, but the maintenance check didn't work very well. It kept flipping the lever back down. Means that his machine was not ready yet. He still needed more. So that's why he got the shop. Because the shop helps him. So if he could use his shop to get lots more monies, then that would be very good. Because his shop is a very important place. So he took his monies, all of these, and then all he needed is for people to buy some more of his stuff. All he needed was 2 stacks of diamonds and his machine would be complete. Then he used these diamonds, threw them into his solar panel TV thing, And then these diamonds disintegrated and upgraded the machine. All he needed in total was just a few more diamonds. In fact, all he needed was about a stack more diamonds. So, as long as he could get a stack more diamonds, things would be good. So what does he do? He did that, found a diamond at the front of his store. One of the 63, now he needs 63 more. He went upstairs, saw that someone left a diamond on his coat hanger. He picked up that other one, that was 2 diamonds now that he had. Checked in here and saw that someone bought out all of his kelp. Because kelp comes from a faraway land named the ocean, which those don't exist very close, and gave him 8 more diamonds. It's getting much closer. Someone bought 2 of his books for 10 diamonds. Well, someone bought one of his books for 10 diamonds. Then another person bought one of his books for 10 diamonds. And then they bought up the whole rest of the store because they really liked the store and really wanted to buy out all of it. So the store was completely empty. Sold all of his snowballs, sold all of his water eggs. He sold them all. And he also sold all of his sea stuff. And because he sold absolutely everything, it was very good. He got a stack more diamonds in his payment chest. And he also got now that he's done that, and people have bought copies of his book and all that good stuff, he could sit down at random people's houses. But there was a problem. The forest of bamboo was getting larger by the days. This wasn't good. Even though he caused the bamboo forest to start growing, he didn't want it anymore. That was back in his prankster days. So he would have to help it out. So have to find a way to get that to work. So he would have to create something, which that's what it was down in his lab. He created a machine that can maybe get rid of all of the bamboo that was infesting here. So he would have to do that by the next morning. So he was running. So he went in someone's house, stole their bed. Then he dyed their bed to blue so that they would know that they stole their bed. So they dyed it to a nice blue. Then he ran all the way back to his house, opened up his security system, placed on a bed, and sat in it. His last bed was burnt, so this bed was all he had. Then he destroyed this bed and closed his doors. Then he left. It was now time that the machine, it was now time for his machine to work. So he went, threw a piece of scaffolding, and came over here. He went upstairs, checking to see. He got all but 1 diamond. All he needed was 1 more diamond. Then he went to every single house. He traded in his diamonds to get almost the complete upgrade. All he needed was a single ear screwed in. So he went around, opened up the fire station's thing, saw it was full of lava. He threw a block of coal. He threw a block of coal, or an obsidian block, and then from that obsidian block, it gave back to him a coal block. Then he threw that coal block in. And then from that coal block, it gave him a diamond. Then he knew that it was very bad that they had that, so he just drained up the lava. Now that the container doesn't have any lava anymore, he sealed it back up, had his diamond. So with his diamond, he traded it. Now his machine was ready. So he flew in his jet, which was going the wrong direction, to his house, and then he went and he jumped down thinking he was Elytra. He face planted, it really hurt. Then he went into here. His bookshelf he left open for some reason. No one noticed. He sneakily came in. Then he came down, and he was coming down because he wanted to come down. And as he came down, he passed the lanterns. His machine's lights were ready, so he turned them off just to save power, and then he turned them back on. The maintenance check said it was all ready. Then, what he did was he flipped this up, and he pressed the button. The machine worked, he thought. So as he went up, he thinks his machine worked, but did it? He doesn't know. He comes out of his little hiding hole, closes it back up, and comes out. And yes! All of the bamboo, the giant bamboo tower, it's all gone. His machine made it disappear. But wait, what's this? A mustache. It says, "Got you, the mustache man." Who is the mustache one? Billy Bob wondered. And how did he get a mustache on there so fast? Then he thought of probably how he did it. He probably had a mustache cannon that fires mustaches. The mustache must land on people's houses. He hopes that was only once and that doesn't backfire at all, and he doesn't see that anymore. And his machine worked, so he was very happy, but he didn't like this mustache, so instantly started destroying that mustache. Once he destroyed the mustache, he was ready again. He was good. So, with the bamboo covering him everywhere, he went back to his house, knowing that he was good now, and not a prankster anymore now that he did everything. So, he was ready to be good. So, he jumped onto his roof. Somehow he did. No one knows how. He keeps jumping onto people's roofs. And he sat down. Today was a good day.